back, everyone. Here to make us a delicious porchetta pork roast with potatoes and a fresh salsa verde. Welcome back, our good friend, Top Chef alum, Chef Bruce Kalman.
How you doing?
Back.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm all right.
I'd like to say porchetta about it.
Forget about it, huh? That's my shirt.
I mean, that is the best. I would like to ask you, before we even get started on making the porchetta, what exactly is a porchetta roast?
So it's an Italian pork roast. I mean, essentially, but it's super aromatic. It's classic. You know, originally they started making this like you take a whole pig and you stuff it with whole garlic, whole lemons, lots of herbs, and then you truss it, put it on a rotisserie, and let it go over fire. So what? I've made it that way before. It's really cool.
What makes it the porchetta is the rub that we're going to make,
it's
right?
It's the seasoning, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and it's just, you know, it's a delicious pork roast. So if you want to put everything in here, we're going to make the rub.
Okay.
We've got oil blend. It's a little bit of olive oil, lemon zest, rosemary, fennel seed.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm going to start rubbing here.
Paigey,
we've got some salt.
Okay.
We've got some fennel pollen here, which is
fennel pollen.
Yeah, it's a secret. It's kind of like secret. It's really aromatic. It's got citrus notes. It has licorice notes. It's kind of curry-like almost.
It's a little sweet at the end.
Yep. And then we've got some black pepper, chili flake, and some chopped garlic, and you're just going to throw it in there and blend it up.
This sounds like it would be good on anything.
I mean, smell it.
I know, it smells good.
Oh, so that's what it looks
that's
like.
the rub, yeah, when it's done. Wow. So I'm going to start rubbing this because this is going to take a minute. We're going to take this pork roast. This is the pork middle, so it's the belly with the loin attached to it. You can probably get it at your butcher. If not, you can always buy the belly, buy the loin, throw the loin in the middle, rub it all, and tie it up, which is what we're going to do right now. So roll it and tie it. That's what we do.
How many people would that serve, do you think?
This, it depends how hungry they are, but I would say, you know, probably 3 to 4 people.
No.
Yeah, 3 to 4 hungry people, because it's gonna shrink a little bit. So I've got it rolled to the loins right there in the middle.
Okay.
And then take some butcher's twine. Now, if you're a little, you know, talking about getting outside your comfort zone, if you're not, you know, haven't done this before, you know, your butcher can teach you, or you can just watch right now.
Okay.
So there's a couple ways to do this. This is the old school traditional butcher's way of tying a roast. A little slip knot here.
Okay.
Oh,
and you score the skin first.
The skin is scored, and that helps with the crisping process because you want a super crispy skin.
Can you hear the
crunching? I can hear you crunching. I know, that's what made me think about it. So, here, let's get.
There you go.
Yeah, these smaller roasts are a little tougher to tie, but you know we do it. So see,
get it tight.
You want to get it tight, and then we do this little twist, and that creates the second.
Oh, interesting.
So it's kind of a continuous string here.
Oh, I see. So it's easier to do it while it's still on the roll.
Yeah, I mean, people do it differently. Some butchers I've worked with, they cut individual strings and tie them. This is just the way I was always taught to do it, and I like the way it comes out.
And by the way, this rub would be great on anything.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, you can use this on a lot of different things. You don't have to just use it on pork. I'm kind of rushing to do this right now because...
Well, you're doing a very good job.
Oh, thanks. I'm trying my best.
There you go.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to tie this guy up, and then we're going to put it on a tray. We want to put it on a tray with a rack and stick it in the fridge uncovered because you want to dry out that skin, and that's what helps get that super crispy skin.
Okay.
So I usually do 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So for TV purposes, we'll put it on this guy.
Yeah, we're going to put it on
and
here.
We'll put it in the fridge. You said 24 hours, huh?
Yeah, 24. I mean, I've done 48 too. You know, it depends on the pork that you get. If the skin is sometimes it's dry already.
Whoa! Can I just say in heels?
Wow, look how fast you did that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And uncovered, correct?
Yeah. So you can see now the skin's nice and dry on here. And all we're going to do is we're going to pop this in the oven. I start at high heat, so 450, sometimes even 500 degrees. And I cook it until that skin bubbles up nice and crispy, and then I turn it down. So, and then go like a little bit slower. The best way to do this is on a rotisserie over open fire.
Oh, nice. And when you do turn it down, you take it out and you chop up some potatoes and just put them straight.
Yeah, I'm going to show you that right now. Yeah, you know, like when you go to a chicken rotisserie place and they've got the trough with the potatoes and all the fat drips on the potatoes and cook them. That's what I do. Do the same thing here. So you're getting the pork fat, you're getting all the seasoning from the porchetta as well, seasoning your potatoes.
And then you like that to rest for a minute.
Yeah, you want to let it rest so that if you just cut right into it, all the juice is going to come out of it. So you want to keep it.
But it still tastes pretty juicy.
Well, because we let it rest. Because we let it rest.
And you let it rest for
20 minutes or so, something this size.
That's a long time to let rest, I think.
Make sure you take your strings off.
Before, so you don't eat the strings?
So you don't eat the strings.
You can use them as floss later, maybe?
Yeah, you could
and
do that.
while that rests,
Yeah.
you make your delicious salsa verde.
Yeah, which is a great accompaniment sauce for porchetta. And it's you know, when you say salsa verde, sometimes people think like Mexican salsa verde tomatillos. This is an Italian. So there's white anchovy, garlic, chili. There's lots of parsley. It's really vibrant and fresh. Lots of lemon and olive oil.
I really just dip bread in this.
And it's really good. I mean, you know, it's great with pork. It's great on seafood. It's great with vegetables. But look how juicy that is.
Oh my gosh, that's great on bread.
Look at that.
Oh, so when you put that on top, what do we do?
So now what we're gonna do is just take these beautiful potatoes. This is how I like to plate it. I got my
Bruce.
potatoes.
You're so good.
Oh, you're so good.
I'm really such a big fan of your food.
Oh, you're amazing. I
While
appreciate
you're plating that, I want to point out to everybody, you've lost a ton of weight.
Yeah.
lately. It's very inspiring.
Over
Tell us
50
about-
pounds.
That's incredible, Mickey.
Thank you. Yeah,
I think we got to put that out.
You.
Yeah, you look like a little baby.
Doing that keto diet, and you know the porchetta minus the potatoes here. The porchetta is a great keto item because it's got a lot of fat, which is what you want, and then you know, and it's everybody thinks diet, and you know what? Keto I love because I don't feel like I'm dieting.
Right.
I'm with you,
You're
man.
not
I really
missing
don't. I mean, you know, you're eating a lot of fatty things, and you're eating lots
satisfied,
of protein. Yeah, it's really amazing. So
All right, Bruce, get in there.
get in there. Come on.
Have a little taste. You deserve it. Full recipe, everybody,
you.
hallmarkchannel.com, and you can connect with Bruce on his social media as well.